The half Ironman, a triathlon consisting of a 1.9 kilometre swim, a 90 kilometre cycle, finished up with a 21.1 kilometre run, more commonly known as a half marathon. Less than 1% of the population complete one, and I wanted to join them. So after some extensive research, which involved Googling the best one in the UK, clicking on the first website I saw, and scrolling down to the bottom, I discovered the Cotswold Classic. So after sending over some money and filling in an online form, I was in. For the next 24 weeks whilst I train, I'll be recording every ride, run and swim. So if you're into peak athleticism,
my quads are knackered,
stimulating conversation,
do I enjoy swimming? I don't know.
And optimal nutrition, you're in the right place. This is My name's Ed, I'm 27, I'm a full-time software engineer from the Midlands. The Midlands are best known for Shakespeare and culinary masterpieces such as the Balti, the pork pie and a Staffordshire oatcake. For the training plan, I considered getting a coach, but I thought this was already going to be a pretty expensive endeavour. So I went to AI instead with the following prompt, and it spit me out this, which looked good enough. I wanted to keep it pretty simple, to be honest. Just consisting of 3 runs, 3 bikes and 2 swims a week, with a long ride and a long run on the weekends.
Right, so Tuesday afternoon, out for my first run of the 16-week block. I actually get out on lunch, so I actually got a bit of, I'd say sunlight, but pretty overcast, pretty standard January day in the UK, to be honest. But yeah, nice to get out, stretch your legs a bit. Oh mate. This is one of the worst runs I've ever done in my life, isn't it? Oh, it's turned bloody grim. Heavens have opened. I'm only about halfway as well, so this is not ideal. So grim.
An absolute stinker of a run, as you can probably see, absolutely tipping it down from about halfway. So what was meant to be just a nice easy 7-kilometre run, second half ended up going a lot faster because I just wanted to get home and dry.
Completely dry for the rest of the day as well. Oh well, maybe Wednesday will be better. So why am I doing a half Ironman / 70.3? I know the one I've signed up for isn't technically a half Ironman because it's not branded, but it's the same distance, so who cares? I've done a couple half marathon races, I've done a 5k open water swim, and this summer I did the 3 peaks in the UK in 24 hours challenge. So I always like having something big in the calendar that I need to train for, and I like running, I like swimming, I like cycling, so I knew I wanted it to be a triathlon. I thought about an Olympic distance, but I thought I could probably just about get through that at the current fitness I am, and I wanted something that I know I'm going to have to commit to the training to in order to just finish.
Right, so I got the first swim on the cards today. It's going to be the first time that I've ever really done like a structured swim, which should be interesting. So I've only ever just kind of rocked up to the pool, done about 60 to 80 lengths and then just called it a day. So today it's going to be 250 meter warm up, which is about 10 lengths, and then go into some intervals. So going to do 200 meters, pretty solid effort, sort of 70% threshold sort of effort, and then 50 meters kind of like a sprint, sort of max top effort. So we'll see how that gets on. Interestingly, my fastest 250 meters was my warm-up, which was like 1:54 per 100 meters pace. So I'm definitely not warming up right, because I've gone out way too quick and sort of knacking myself out for the rest of them. So I need to work on that.
Chain just came off halfway through. It's actually a bit of a common issue I've got with this bike, so I'm definitely gonna have to sort that out. Be my mission for the weekend to try and fix that, but I'm gonna brave going onto the big chain ring one more time. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. Just had an absolute stinker. I don't even know if you'll be able to hear this, but I've obviously got this little mic that I've been using, literally only had it for probably less than a week. Had it clipped here, just running, touch it to turn it on, goes absolutely flying. Just been trying to find it in the grass for the last 10 minutes. It's absolutely nowhere to be seen.
I've lost my glasses!
Not much else to report here. Every clip is me just crying about losing my mic.
Man, I am absolutely fuming. Heart's not in it anymore.
Let's turn my mic.
20 quid quite literally flown down the drain.
My luck was beginning to turn as I found an unattended £1 coin in this changing room. It felt pretty good. I think it was around 2:03 pace, which I'm pretty happy with. But yeah, the toe tappers were out in full force today. There was one guy who literally would just not leave my feet alone. It was so annoying. I can understand like a little tap when you're getting near the end of the lane to just say, can you just like pull in for a sec so I can go past? But honestly, it's like I wasn't there and he was just swimming into my feet. Like he didn't look up and see, oh, there's someone there, I'll just slow down. He just kept swimming at my feet. So that was really weird. Yeah, hoping to get on the bike tomorrow as well. It doesn't look like it's going to be raining, so I'm just going to brave the outdoors and give it a go. Ask my dad if he fancies it tomorrow morning as well, but he hasn't replied, which I think is his way of saying no, because it is like 5 degrees, so I don't blame him. But yeah, we'll see. Stay tuned to see if he's there.
Whew. Made it out. An absolute glorious day. Couldn't have asked for any better weather. It's like 5 degrees, but that's fine. But yeah, I'm loving it. Don't know if it's just a UK thing as well, but people here absolutely hate cyclists. But I get it. You're stuck behind like a group of cyclists in your car trying to get past. It is annoying. I think it was the last time I went out for a ride. It's a while ago now, probably end of last summer. I was riding up a hill. There was like a traffic jam on the other side. My way was clear, so I was just riding up, slowly chugging up this hill, just kind of make eye contact with this woman in one of the cars that's stuck. And she's just like pointing at me, like, you can see her like shouting through her windscreen, pointing at me like fuming. I'm like, what could I possibly have done to you? Just out for a ride. I'm sorry, mate. But yeah, it's just weird. Oh, we've had a stinker here. What's this? Oh, fuck's sake. HS2 foiling my plans yet again.
That's normally open. You normally just like ask a little man at the gate and he'll let you through, but they must have shut it up for some reason. Back I go. Oh, first proper downhill, lovely. Nothing like it. Sound like it's hit. Last climb coming up. I mean, it's a proper cyclist, it's not really much of a climb, but to me, oh, this is going to be a killer. Oh, no. Oh, fuck, that was hard. Whew. Man, my quads are knackered. This run tomorrow is going to be bleak. That's the ride pretty much done. Just got a few K left just to roll back home. So yeah, ride on screen. Yeah, overall it was beautiful. Really happy to get out. Had a great time. You know what, that's what it's all about. Just getting out and having a good time. Right, see you soon.
Finished up with some celebratory cheese on bread, which was way nicer than it looks. Although when I was buying the bread, instead of saying perfect thanks a lot, I said perfect cheers a lot. And that was horrible, so yeah. But this was an absolute lethal combination. If you ever see this cheese, you have to try it. It is delicious. I was going for like a Wes Anderson symmetrical sort of artsy shot here, but it came out pretty terrible. But I'm keeping it in for context later.
Alright, guten Morgen for all those German viewers. So this morning we've got first long run of the block, the 16-week block, and it's a 12k easy run. So I'm doing about 4k on my own. Then meeting up with a mate to do 8k, which should be nice. Feeling a little bit grim this morning. I was meant to get up earlier, but I just couldn't get up, so I've had to eat my apple and cinnamon hot cross bun, which I'm sure is a big no-no to all the hot cross bun purists out there, but delicious. So I've had to have that, my coffee, and just head straight out the door, so I can just feel it sloshing around, and it's not good. But yeah, back end of the week now, so last session of the week, definitely feeling it. It's by far the most exercise I think I've ever done in a week. So I'm feeling it in the legs for sure. Absolutely love to get a pair of those moon boots. I think they're called moon boots. Can't say they're called moon boots, or I've just named them moon boots. But it's them little, you put them on your legs and they just massage your legs. See people in like the Tour de France have them and they honestly look incredible. So I may have to invest in a pair of them. What's your name? Where are you from? Yeah, no, that's someone else.
Come on.
Centre half. Centre half. The nickname, the Destroyer. The Destroyer of Worlds, the machine. Yeah. Well, I was thinking of a good interview question actually, right? So we've done the 5k open water swim, we've done a half marathon, and then we've done the 3 peaks. First rank them in terms of hardness.
I'll actually say in terms of hardness the half marathon.
Yeah.
Just because I cannot run. 3 peaks.
3 peaks, but in terms of hardness? Yeah.
Going up was horrible.
Yeah.
Going down was alright.
Yeah, I think the 3 peaks was hard in a different way. It was more like just knackering, obviously, if you're doing it for
the time.
Yeah. When you're doing it in 24 hours, which we definitely did, and, you know, it's a long time to be awake for.
Swim.
Yeah, well, you're a bit of a fish in the water, yeah. That's your strong point. See.
Well, I just got it on linear line going Okay. I was looking at it, but it's making me feel a bit weird.
I saw one clip of myself running. Looks terrible. I thought.
Debrief about the swim on Friday, so we were there together. How long have we been swimming on a Friday for? It's been like 3 years. Yeah, it's been. Well, I was thinking this. I was like, I swear it's been since COVID, but if I've been swimming that long and I'm still this average at it, then it's pretty disappointing. But yeah, I've been swimming, go every Friday. How good at the first? Because at the start, 'cause it's like wasn't very good. I literally couldn't. I could swim, but I was like, I didn't even know you're supposed to breathe out when you're underwater. So every time I take a breath, I'll be like gasping. Yeah. So Friday swim debrief, 1800 meters. How did you find it? It was all right.
Yeah.
The bloke in there.
I was trying to like talk about it, but I was like trying to do it on my own, but I find it difficult. Yeah, literally this guy, he's notorious in there, well, to us, trying not to get in the lane with him, but he'll literally just be like tickling your toes when you're trying to swim. I can understand like a little tap, because I'll let him go if I know he's behind me, but he literally just like keeps swimming, like grabbing your feet, and like it's just weird. Like you'd never do that in any other walk of life. You can't just be going around grabbing people's feet. It's so weird. It's like borderline harassment. What do you think the chances are of you signing up for the Cotswold Classic, the half Ironman?
Well, it's pretty low.
Pretty low, yeah. 13.5k in the bag, really happy with that. Body's feeling good, mind's feeling good, feeling positive about the whole thing still. Actually coming up to the spot where I lost my mic, so I might spend around 5-10 minutes trying to find that. But I mean, it's definitely way too late, because it's been raining for the past like 3-4 days since I lost it, so I think even if I do find it, it's definitely dead. But yeah, wish me luck. I might try and have a little look.
That brings week 1 to a close. Had some highs,
And it's an absolute beauty of a day.
many lows.
Oh, it's turned bloody grim. I'm absolutely fuming. Heart's not in it anymore.
But most importantly,
Just getting out and having a good time.
if you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe so you never miss a week of training.